That's it for sport tonight. Coming up after the break, stay with us. Gavin Morris has all your local weather details.
It's now time to check your weather. Good evening, Gavin Morris.
Thanks, Vanessa, and good evening. Welcome to a close look at your local weather for Canberra and the South Coast. It's actually been quite nice to enjoy the cooler conditions underneath a thick blanket of cloud. Temperatures only maxing out at 17 for Cooma today. Across the nation's capital, 23 degrees, and it was a theme of high teens and low 20s right along the coast. We saw some okay rain from that cloud band, only a couple of millimetres across the ACT. Further north around Goulburn, we had about 15 millimetres. Over the tablelands to Illawarra, up to 30 millimetres tumbled down from that system that produced the flooding rains over Sydney throughout this afternoon, with a couple of serious storms embedded in that system. It's been a story of big rain right across the northern tropics as we have a deep, intense low skimming along the Pilbara coast. That's wanting to become a cyclone. So big falls continuing throughout Western Australia and right across the northern tropics. We may see another cyclone form in the Gulf of Carpentaria, but along the entire east coast, we're going to see moist onshore winds, cloud cover, showers and cooler conditions. But the heat is going to dive south now. For Melbourne, back up and over 40 degrees. For Adelaide, the centre still scorching hot. The Golden West 27 on the way. Big falls from Broome to Darwin. The showers extending north to Brisbane, and Sydney is going to see a shower or two continue as well. There's those moist easterlies pushing over the tablelands and doing battle with that big pool of heat that's going to drive it further inland and give us another day of reprieve. Drizzle patches to the south, very small numbers around the ACT. We'll see the shower activity continue across the southern tablelands and throughout the Illawarra. So it is going to be a little wetter off to the north as we move south. Only one or two brief showers, morning fog patches on the way for Cooma, but it is going to be warmer throughout today. For the capital, tops of about 26, and we've got a cooler night on the way. That's certainly going to be welcome. Make the most of it, enjoy it. Down to about 15 degrees right across the surrounding suburbs overnight tonight, and most locations maxing out at around 26 for your Wednesday. Out on the waters, it is going to be somewhat messy. The swell has risen to about 2 metres, and it is going to be choppy with the seas up to 2.5 metres with those very strong gusty onshore winds at times. Tomorrow morning's high tide's about 6:52 and the low at 1:40. Sun to rise 6:24, down at 8. A beautiful moon phase on our hands at the moment, headed towards the next full moon, and we'll see it because the cloud cover is going to burn off as the heat rolls back in across the capital for the weekend. The next change is going to come through during the early part of next week, dropping temperatures for the southern tablelands. Along the coast, it's a similar story. Cloud cover breaking up, heating up with those northwesterlies set to return. It is going to be a very hot weekend. The next change pushing up the coast Sunday into Monday, and it's the same for the south coast from Batemans Bay to the border. I'll be back again for a close look at all of your local weather details. It's all coming up same time tomorrow night. I'll see you then.
And that's 9 News for this Tuesday. Tracy is next with a current affair. I'm Vanessa O'Hanlon. Have a great evening. Good night.